of the best fishing trips I've ever been on was a deep sea fishing trip down in Destin, Florida. We caught so many fish. We caught hundreds of fish, and I caught a 35-pound amberjack that day. There were multiple lines cast off the back of the boat, and we had all different types of rods set up to catch fish. I've often thought that prospecting is a lot like fishing. First off, you have to go where the fish are biting. If you're prospecting over in this pool and it's not getting you any results, you might want to try a different pond. Secondly, you have to catch the little fish on the way to the big fish, and the little fish often help you catch the big fish. Third, fish swim in schools. You can get into a group where a lot of fish are biting, you're getting referred around to a lot of different people in that group, and you just have your momentum going. The more lines you have in the water, the more likely it is to catch a fish. A lot of you make the mistake of prospecting in the same pond over and over again. Maybe you're comfortable calling through a lead list and you're not really comfortable asking for referrals or using other methods, so you don't do that. So you just call your cold leads over and over and over and over again. You do what you're comfortable with. Or maybe you work your sphere of influence, where you're comfortable talking to people you know, but you're a little afraid to approach someone that you don't know. In order to really maximize your results, you need to have a lot of different lines in the water. You got to fish in a lot of different ponds, and you've got to prospect a lot of different ways. I'm going to share with you several ways that you can prospect that if you're not doing, you need to start. So one way that you should prospect is through lead lists. You might buy a lead list. Another way is through your sphere of influence. Those are the people that you know, your friends, family, your coworkers, the people that you go to church with or you play sports with. Those are people in your social network. A third thing is referrals. Referrals are gold. Referrals are amazing, and everyone should be asking for referrals. There's several other ways that you could be casting your line in the water as well. One way is by calling back on past customers. Social media is also a very powerful tool for prospecting. You can use tools like Facebook. You don't just want to post solicitations on Facebook all the time, but what you could do is post a congratulations. For example, one of my team members always posts a congratulations to his coaching clients whenever they have a big accomplishment or they hit a goal. He says, "Congratulations for making that sale, for hitting your goal. I'm so proud of you." And by doing that, he has a lot of people respond to him, send him a message on Facebook saying, "Hey, how's he hitting those goals? I want to hear about that coaching program too." You can also use LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an incredibly powerful tool. We teach 11 different techniques for how to use LinkedIn alone, just LinkedIn, to get referrals. But one simple, easy method is what I call creating a LinkedIn referral hit list. That's where you go to your prospects' connections on LinkedIn and you search through all the people that they know that you might want to be referred to. You can do that with your customers, or you can do it with prospects. You can do it with past customers, but you go to their connections and pick out people that you would like to be referred to and bring that potential referral list to them. You can also use the advanced search function on LinkedIn to specifically search for people in companies that you would like to get into, or people in industries that are connected to people that you already know. LinkedIn is an incredibly powerful tool. A couple other methods that you can use are internet searches. Sitting down and Googling companies that you might want to prospect or people that you might want to get connected to is a really powerful thing. And you can canvass buildings. Let's say you're out seeing a prospect in a certain high-rise building. You can look at the directory to see if there's other companies or other people in that building that you might want to prospect to while you're there. If you work Residential, let's say you work in neighborhoods, that you could do the same thing by clover leafing through a neighborhood, getting referrals to people that are close to the person that you have sold to or that you're prospecting. Those are just a couple methods that you can use to think outside of the box, to put some more lines in the water. Start with the techniques, with the methods that you are most comfortable with, but don't be afraid to try something new.